Hello everyone, today we are breaking down the Season 2 Episode 3 trailer for Fallout. But before that, remember to like the video, helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe, and yada yada yada, let's get to it. The first thing we see is that Lucy was captured by Caesar's Legion. Caesar's Legion is a post-war faction like the Brotherhood of Steel or the NCR, but of course they have many different principles and philosophies. The Legion is basically a dictatorship and a slave-based military empire, loosely based on the Roman Empire. At least they have the same kind of aesthetic. Their main purpose is unifying everyone, and their means of doing that is kind of brutal. So say they conquer another group or tribe, they basically destroy what they think and their ideals, and make them learn theirs. They execute the former leaders, they enslave the women and children, and they make the young men join their army, becoming legionaries, making them choose new names and forgetting their past lives. So yeah, basically not very good people. And Lucy is going to find that out real quick. In the next shot, we see more of the Legion. This time though, we see a man with a very nice mask. Now, if it's similar to the games, this man has the rank of Legate, which is the highest military rank in Caesar's Legion. So this guy is a big deal. Now, some people have speculated that this could be Lanius, who is a character from the game Fallout New Vegas, which Season 2 is somewhat inspired by, or at least taking place in the same area. Now, the game has multiple endings, so sometimes Lanius lives, other times he dies. We don't know yet what ending they're going to go with in the show, so this could be a completely different guy just wearing a similar mask. The events of the games happen about 15 years prior to the events of the show. We see that the woman Lucy saved last episode is here as well. She kind of took off and left Lucy by herself as she walked into the Legion's camp. It will be interesting to see what this lady says. Maybe she will vouch for Lucy, and the Legion won't be mean to her? The only issue is that the Legion is very misogynistic and basically doesn't care what women think. So I don't know how well that's going to work out. We're now with Howard Cooper. This is a flashback to before the war. He and Charles, one of his fellow actors, are at a fundraiser event thing. Charles is kind of the one who got him into seeing how bad Vault-tec is. He got him to go to a meeting where he met Moldaver. The two are speaking about Robert House. House was at the big Vault-tec meeting that Cooper was listening in on. At that meeting, they discussed dropping the bombs themselves on the US, which horrified Cooper, especially since his wife was the one who said it. Anyways, House owns Robco, which is a very successful company, which is why he was invited to those meetings. He's also building a privately owned missile system in Las Vegas. Moldaver believes that House will be the one dropping the bombs, and she wants Cooper to kill him. So that is why he and Charles are talking about House, because I don't think Cooper wants to do it. In the next shot, we see that Maximus and Xander are speaking with one another about the possibility of civil war. Both are part of the Brotherhood of Steel. The only thing is that there are different chapters all over the US. Xander is part of the Commonwealth, the biggest and most powerful chapter in the Brotherhood. Elder Quintus, who is in charge of the Brotherhood Maximus is from, wants to unify the Brotherhood, get rid of all these chapters and fly under one flag. Obviously, the Commonwealth aren't going to like this, which is why civil war is a possibility. The only reason Elder Quintus is making this play now is because they have the cold fusion technology, which is basically the holy grail of energy. It is what everyone was fighting over last season. Quintus can make so many fusion cores now, which is what makes their power armor run and so many other things, which is why he can convince some of the other chapters to go along in this plot of his. These smaller chapters hate the Commonwealth, and with this new technology they feel they have a good chance of knocking them off. In the next shot, we are with the ghoul, Cooper, so we're back in the current timeline for him. And he meets a Securitron, specifically Victor. People who have played the games will be familiar with these. Securitrons are controlled by Robert House. They are basically robots, and they are quite dangerous. They can shoot and stuff. I'll be curious to see what their conversation's going to be about. In the last shot, we are back in a flashback, and Cooper is speaking with Robert House, but he doesn't know it. Robert House has a double, which we saw in the first episode, which allows the real House to walk amongst the public with none the wiser, Hopefully, Cooper doesn't mention Moldaver or the plot against him, or Vault-tec for that matter, because if he does, well, things may go bad for him. So what did you think of the trailer? Leave it down in the comments below, and if you want more Fallout content, please subscribe and like the video. Check out the Twitter link in the description below, and as always, have an awesome day.